start off with Vancouver. Now, what was the Vancouver show?
That was the Vancouver Pro-Am, so pro show and amateur show in one weekend.
This was your third, fourth, fifth?
Fifth. That was my fifth one.
Fifth one.
Yeah.
And you had to drive down to Vancouver.
Yes.
Yes.
By myself.
And how was that?
It was fun.
Yeah?
It was fun. I was pumping myself up and pep talking myself, and it was a good drive because I got to have that time to just think and like prepare in my head for the stage and how it's gonna go and visualize and all that good stuff. And driving around Vancouver though was kind of interesting. Me and Google Maps do not agree all the time.
Well, I was navigating for you back here.
A couple of times
at
there,
Prince George,
yeah.
Because you had to find a few things, and I was like, just take this exit, and you should find a Walmart just down here. Yeah.
Yeah, the Walmart, and then I was trying to find a frickin' burger. I just wanted my cheat meal. I had been looking forward to that all day, so you helped me find the Boston Pizza.
Yes, because the Dairy Queen had just closed by the time you got there. Yeah. So then the Airbnb, we didn't go with a hotel. I mean, with an Airbnb, you got there, and it's a cute little place.
Oh, so cute. It has everything you need within, like, a little box. It's like a, nice modern area, and microwave and fridge, prep essentials.
And a nice bathroom, too. I mean, it was pretty cozy. Yeah. So you got down there on what day?
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Registration was Friday.
Friday night.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you wake up Friday morning, and what happened? What was the first thing you did?
I think I was just driving around, finding where things were and groceries, whatever little groceries I needed. I saw the Muscle Medic guy.
Yes.
Peter saw one.
Yeah. How was that?
That was good. He gave me a booty lift.
And no joke. I mean, it was evident. It was incredible.
Yeah, like I should post some more pictures about that. But yeah, he has it's all by hand. People have been asking like, oh, is it cool sculpting? Is it this? Is it this? It's like, no, it's by hand. It's natural. There's, nothing funny about it.
Yeah. He's got a very nice RV that he travels to like 4 or 5 different cities.
He just used that RV for the Van Pro, I think.
Oh, okay.
He jumps around a lot, so I'm not sure how he does that, but yeah, I know he has a manager too, so yeah, he gets around, he flies everywhere, and probably does drive to a lot of places.
And it's a very unique technique. It was something he said that he just kind of stumbled across, and results just started happening, and so he refined his technique so that he can repeat the results.
Yeah, he has a background in kinesiology and massage therapy, and he was just working on a couple of his friends one day, and these girls are like, oh my god, what did you do to my ass? You gave me a booty lift. And they were like, you gotta keep doing this for me. So he started working on more and more people, and he's built up quite a repertoire.
Yeah.
He even works on a lot of pros, and pros even pay to travel to go see him wherever he is. Like, he's becoming pretty popular. He just had an interview recently on I think it was RX Muscle or something like that. But yeah, like he's been doing it for just over a year now, I think he said. He's
cool,
getting very popular.
So you got a booty lift.
Yeah.
A non-surgical booty lift. Yeah. And then at some point in time on Friday was registration and
spray tan. First coat of spray tan.
Yeah. So what came first?
I went to registration first.
Okay.
No, I got my tan first. Yeah, I got my tan first.
And for anyone who has ever wondered what a spray tan is like, what is it like?
Well, everyone says you look like an Oompa Loompa. Yep, that's very true.
Okay.
Getting it done is interesting because you're naked in a room full of people. This company in particular, they make sure to have separate rooms for the girls and the guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta be very careful with how you prep your skin because it could mess up the tan. You gotta wear certain clothing.
Loose fitting clothing, cotton, to make sure that whatever spray tan transfers from you to the clothing can wash out easily.
Yeah.
It's also got to be breathable because you got to wear that clothing to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can only be like dark colors, I think, because if you wear anything else like red or yellow, it's going to turn your tan green. So you got to be careful about all this stuff. And the spray tan itself it looks good, it makes you look good, you know, it highlights everything on the stage, but it's very sticky and uncomfortable. You can't wear deodorant or lotion, so you're feeling kind of gross for a while. Some companies they let you tan or they let you shower off the next morning. Some don't. I've been on both ends of that. Either way, though, it's uncomfortable and sticky, but you look good, so you know.
And keep in mind too, it's not just you doing this. It's dozens of people all getting a spray tan, unable to wear deodorant, dehydrated, on a very low carb diet, low calorie diet.
Usually,
yeah, and it's a bit of a group uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah. You very much become like family in there, though. Like you're all going through the same thing.
You're all suffering together.
You're all making jokes about it and making friends. It's a good way to make friends and meet people for sure. Especially once you've seen each other naked. Then
Yeah, you get a little closer together.
Yeah.
Wake up Saturday morning, second coat spray tan, early morning makeup and hair, which you did yourself with some help.
Attempted to.
Yeah.
She helped me a little bit with the to make sure my extensions weren't popping through.
Yeah. And then competition started a little later than 9 a.m. Yeah. So what happened next?
Well, trying to fix my makeup put me a little bit behind. I made it to the venue on time, no problem. Just I didn't have time to pump up, and they were kind of disorganized back there too. Like, I think I got to the venue. I asked around, like, okay, what's going on? When do we go on? And they're like, oh, soon. Like, they don't really give you an exact time. So I was backstage. I just started, trying to settle in a little bit because, your nerves start to get to you. You start to get a little worked up and nervous and anxious and excited and adrenaline.
Well, you're about to go on stage in a bikini, uncomfortable in front of judges and an audience and other bodybuilders. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's fun though. It's an adrenaline rush. Yeah. But yeah, like usually I like having time to just sit backstage and hang out and center myself, calm down. But all I had time for was I stuffed my face with rice cakes and honey and had my pump up product, and then I was gonna go start pumping up, and they're like, okay, girls start lining up, and I'm like, oh crap.
Oh no.
I didn't have time to, really get in a good pump up, so I was basically standing in the line to go on stage, trying to use the bands to pump up as best I could. But I feel like it wasn't enough. I still did my best.
Yes, you did your best. So go out on stage and you do your routine. And your mind wasn't completely in it.
No. No, very much not.
Yeah. Because you said you fubbed part of your routine.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what happened, but I did like an old turn that wasn't actually in my new routine, and I was like, oh god, what did I just do? But I just improvised, did my best to cover it up and continue on.
Yeah. So. The pre-judging, I guess the first round of judging goes through, and then you have to wait a little bit for the second round, and ultimately you find out where your placing is. Yeah. So, anything happen in there?
This show lineup was very different. All the amateur show was the day before, except for Bikini. Bikini amateur was only that morning, the following day, the morning. And so usually with any other show I've done, we do prejudging in the morning, finals in the evening. But with this one, it was prejudging and finals pretty much within a span of a couple of hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So I was hanging out backstage for a little while, maybe like an hour, I want to say.
You get out there for the second round and you find out the awards and whatnot. And
oh yeah, they told us. So we got ready to line up backstage, and they're like, "Okay, you made top 3. Congratulations. You go walk on." And then they look at the rest of us in the lineup, like, "You're done."
Oh.
We're like, "Oh, okay.
Thanks."
They're like, "You can go."
So you didn't make top 3.
No.
Unfortunately.
No.
But the experience and the feedback was what you were after.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. We did get to go out and pose again.
Oh.
And then we lined up, I think, and then they got us all. They were all doing the comparisons and stuff, and then we walked off. And then we go re-line up again, and that's when they say, "You made top 3." Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So your last hurrah, and the judges get a good quick look at the competitors.
Yeah, and then that's when I felt like I actually posed better that time. A little more smoother.
Yeah. So, okay, didn't make top 3, but again, the experience and the feedback was what you were after.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I won't say where I placed, but yeah.
You didn't place top 3, right?
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. You're either in top 3 or you're not, unfortunately. And that's part of the competition, right? So, Saturday night, celebration night for you.
Sunday night. That was Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yeah, that's when you got there.
Well, okay, so you didn't celebrate at all Saturday night?
Sunday was the show.
That's right. Sunday was a show.
Yeah, Saturday night I did my extensions and went to bed.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
Oh, and that was my first tan, not Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
It was also long ago now.
Such a long ago. Yeah, 2 shows ago, right? So then Sunday, unfortunately, I could not get there in time. I had to fly down, and I made my way down to Vancouver in as fast time as possible, but still within that time frame, you'd already gone on stage and gone through and found out that you weren't in the top 3. Just to briefly skim over my experience, bad turbulence on the plane, motion sickness on the car ride to the Airbnb, and barely any sleep the night before. I was a mess. Nothing drastic happened. I didn't throw up. There was no technicolor yawn, nothing like that. So it was just not feel well. I met you at the Airbnb. You looked wonderfully tanned, and we went back to the show. And on the way into the Hard Rock Casino, in Coquitlam, who's sitting outside, but one of the people that you follow on YouTube and Instagram,
Phoebe Hagen.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we find out a little bit later, she was having a worse time than us. Holy smokes. They didn't have her luggage. She only had her carry-on. She had flights that were delayed.
She got there like the day before her show.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool, but it was clear that she was very preoccupied, so we just kind of went, okay, and just kept walking.
It's kind of good that I chickened out saying hi to Phoebe.
So I get there, and immediately I'm taken back by the fact that there's people recognizing you, and And you're gushing over the same people that are gushing over you, which is cute.
Like Allison.
Yes.
And Ned.
Yes.
So cool.
It's really cool. Mm-hmm. So we watched the rest of the show.
Pro show. Yeah.
The pro show. And I got to learn a little bit more about bodybuilding, and it was really impressive. Then it was celebration night.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
We ended up at the Cactus Club.
Yes.
And went hog wild on the food. We got an appy, which was a truffle oil fries.
Yeah, truffle fries.
Truffle fries. Yeah. And then I ordered a burger, and you ordered pasta with a little bit of sauce. Like it was like
ravioli. It was like shrimp ravioli, I think.
Yeah, prawn ravioli. But we thought we ordered an entire order of it, and we inadvertently ordered the sample snack size.
We mistook what happy hour meant.
Yeah. It was adorable because I got up to go to the washroom, and when I come back, I see this weird look on your face, and I sit down and I realize here's this giant platter of a burger and fries and a meal in front of me, and in front of you is 2 tiny little pieces of ravioli.
Sitting there with my fork and knife like, this is my cheat meal, really?
So we flagged down the waitress, and we're like, and it was clear that we made the mistake. And so they ordered an entire platter, an entire order of that meal for you. And then we had 4 shots. We had blueberry cupcake,
blueberry muffin,
and China Whites. And then you had chocolate mousse
and cheesecake.
I
asked for the little single serving of chocolate mousse, and they brought it to me, and they had written congratulations
in cocoa
powder.
Yeah,
we were telling them about the show.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
So that was an incredible meal. Not a sponsor, by the way. And then the next day, we made our trek back to Prince George. And there was very little time between Vancouver.
No, wait, didn't we have the Monday? And then we started heading back on Tuesday.
We had the Monday, which we drove from Coquitlam to Kamloops.
Yeah.
And then from Kamloops to Prince George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like a big breakfast in there too.
Oh yeah, IHOP.
Mexican churro pancakes.
Yes.
Delicious.
So that was Vancouver, and there was like not even 2 weeks before Quebec. Now Quebec and Vancouver, 2 completely different federations.
And it was actually about 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay. Yeah.
So Quebec, because I promised you we were going to be done in a certain amount of time. We've already gone over that.
That's okay.
Okay, so Quebec. The competition was in Laval, and this is for the IFBB.
CBBF.
CBBF.
Which is affiliated with IFBB Elite.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. A bit of a smaller show.
Oh, way smaller.
But we flew across Canada to go to this thing.
Yeah.
We live in British Columbia. We flew to Quebec. That is pretty much as far as you can go without hitting the Maritimes. And we flew in on a Thursday evening. Had a rental car, had an Airbnb set up, no big deal whatsoever. Got to the Airbnb. I did not sleep that night because I was just a ball of nerves.
I slept like a rock.
Yeah, you passed right out. And then Friday there wasn't much to do that day. We tried to find ourselves a gym, which was a task and a half.
Yeah.
No, again, not a sponsor, but we go to Gold's Gym when we're at home. And so we figured, because if you go to Gold's Gym, then if you go to Gold's Gym in any other city, any other town, any other province, you actually get a free pass because that membership just transfers everywhere. Yeah. You get a visitor's pass.
Yeah.
So we figured, let's go to Gold's Gym in Quebec. So we type into GPS Gold's Gym, and it was a 15-minute estimated time of arrival. 20 minutes later, we realized, no, that is a 24-hour and 15-minute time of arrival, as GPS is trying to send us to Ontario, a complete province over. So as we're scrambling around to try to figure out where the hell we are, we find out that Gold's Gym had been permanently shut down like 6 months prior. Yeah. We found a gym, but they didn't do drop-ins.
I can't even remember the name of it now.
It was Econo Fitness.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the one we did get into, though.
I don't even remember what the heck it was called either. But I just remember, like, there's one!
Yeah.
And off we went. It was a cute little gym.
It was. They were nice there.
Yeah. Single floor. It was nice. Anyway, we got a workout in, and then it was registration time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So registration was pretty straightforward, but unfortunately, you found out something rather inconvenient. What was that?
I had the wrong shoes. I thought I could use my CPA heels with the CBBF, but I didn't look close. I should have measured my front heel. They were supposed to be flat on the front with a heel in the back.
Yeah.
And the ones I had a platform, so.
Yeah, so the big difference is, like, no platforms. You have to have flats.
Yeah.
With a heel. And so after we figured that out, you still registered. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Then you went in for a spray tan. Meanwhile, I'm outside of the room where you're getting your spray tan done, furiously looking through the local mall's listings and looking at women's shoes and getting a few funny looks of the people like, why? Because here's this grown-ass man sitting on the floor looking at women's shoes. And turns out there was a mall like a block away. And so it was like the third store we walked in.
Yeah.
It was an Aldo. And you tried on 6 different sizes and discovered that the French have just got everything different.
I'm a French 7. Apparently, I'm used to wearing like a 9 or a 10. So,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Cute little feet.
Got small feet over there. Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, in Quebec, they are bilingual, but more rural parts of Quebec is mostly French. And my French is shaky at best. So I'm able to get by with casual things and numbers and small phrases and stuff like that. Not a big deal. But like there was a couple of times where there was a clear language barrier. But still, we were able to get by. So brand new shoes, spray tan, head back to the Airbnb and have to be awake again at a god-awful hour in the morning.
Yeah. When did we get up? 3:30?
We got up at 3:30 because it was makeup time.
Yes.
So drove to get your makeup done. And it was scheduled that it was going to be makeup and tan and then a little bit of space. Yeah, right? A little bit of space of time and then stage. It turned out to be makeup, a couple of hours, tan, stage.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't find this out until the day before.
Yeah. So after makeup, went back to the Airbnb. I passed the hell out. And then it was stage time. Yeah. So we get back to it was like at a school or something. We get back there and you go in for some touch-ups and
got my second spray tan.
Got your second spray tan and the stage time. Your first stage time was around what time?
What was it? Like almost 11?
Almost 11. So did that. Long morning. Already a long morning. And then completely different from Vancouver because it was, okay, stage time's done. Come back in 4 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to the Airbnb.
Time to kill, yeah.
Yeah. And we head back to the arena, or the school, the academy, I guess. And this was the crunch time. And you find out that there's only 6 people in your bikini category.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, a small showing.
Very small show. 75 athletes all together.
Yeah. So, 6 people just in the bikini category alone. So, that is already kind of promising.
Mm-hmm.
Right? How many times did you go out on stage? You only went on stage twice. It was the first round of judging, and then it was the judging and awards, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I was able to catch you the first time you went out on stage, and the second time you went out on stage. And what was it like being out there? This is actually something I've never asked you. What was it like being out there amongst just you and 2 other competitors? Because that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still fun. It was small, yes, but it was fun, and it was definitely more relaxed this time. I felt a little more focused. And pretty much backstage, waiting to go on. I'm just walking, pacing back and forth, practicing my poses. So everyone else is there doing the same thing too. You don't care. You're just going through your poses and.
A few people are a little bit more liberal than others. There's a couple of guys just like dropped trowel and got changed.
Oh, in the hangout room there, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very quiet from what I'm used to.
But being out there on stage.
On the stage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know. It's like I kind of blank out and just go through the motions and just keep telling myself to smile. And then I even had a couple of the judges smiling back at me, which just made me smile like bigger. It was really cool.
Helpful.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I liked the feel, the atmosphere of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt good doing my poses. Yeah, it was definitely more relaxed this time. Like totally nerve-wracking going out on stage, which I love that. I love the adrenaline of it. But because it was more relaxed too, I felt that much better about the whole thing.
Lo and behold, judging's complete. You get 3rd place.
3rd place.
3. Which, congratulations.
Thank you.
So 3rd place, and that's incredible. And at the end of the show, you were able to actually talk to the head judge.
Yes. Debbie. Yeah.
Debbie? Was it Debbie, or I thought it was Georgina?
No, not Georgina.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No, Debbie.
And she gave you some incredible feedback.
Yeah.
And it was cool because she recognized you immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw you up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved the feedback I got from her. Basically, she said, right off the bat, I just need to work on my conditioning, so I need to lean out a little more, and just especially my lower half. I need my lower half to match my upper half, and then everything else she told me was really good. Like she said, my posing was great. I was smiling, having fun out there. I have nice square shoulders. I just need to work on conditioning.
Yeah.
So that was really great to hear because, I mean, my very first show, my posing was so awkward, and like that's one of the main things that they told me, like, you gotta work on your posing. Nailing all the quarter turns and the transitions, and she said, yeah, my posing was great.
Yeah, your routine was spot on.
Yeah. So that was awesome.
Yeah. So, after that, once again, celebration time.
Yes.
This was a mad dash. Because the show ran late, and you were literally the last people up on stage.
Yeah.
So the show ran late, and you had some demands, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Chinese food.
Determined to find that buffet.
Yeah.
But we found the next best thing.
Yes.
Combos, yeah.
Great little Chinese restaurant. And
Dairy Queen. I
Queen.
had to get my peanut butter parfait. I didn't get it after Van Pro, so I was determined to get it this time.
We raced across Quebec to try to find a Dairy Queen that was still open. We got there like with 3 minutes to spare.
Yeah. They were taking forever to answer or come over to the intercom thing. I was ready to get out and like walk up to the window like, hey, you still open?
We drove up to the window and they were like, hello, bonjour. And they're like, oh, you're still open, thank God. So we got our peanut butter parfait.
Yes. Yeah. I was so happy.
Now we had Sunday and Monday to ourselves because we booked a flight to come back on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. We did a lot.
We did. We did so many things.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.
How you doing?
Good.
We are on Mount Montreal, the, would you say volcanic mountain?
I can't remember. Related volcanic hill or something?
Yeah. And where Montreal gets its name. And it's kind of weird because being in BC, you see mountains around you all the time, and so it's very rare for you to see any sort of extended landscape. But here, pretty much can see the curvature of the earth. It just keeps going and going and going. It's a bit of a hike too. How's the tea?
Good. Just needs stevia. that little ice cream shop, Gazzo, with the souffle pancakes and nitrogen ice cream. I didn't try the nitrogen ice cream, but the souffle pancakes I highly recommend.
Yeah. Old Montreal.
Yeah, Old Montreal. All the architecture is just so unique and
Immaculate.
character. Yeah.
Artistic.
Yeah. Poutine. We got to look up the name of that place. I cannot remember the name, but it's like it was another like specialty thing.
Just a little hole in the wall place, greasy spoon type thing. It was cozy. It was basically, it felt like a proper mom and pop greasy spoon restaurant, which isn't a bad thing. It just felt like at home type thing, right?
Yeah.
But my goodness, the amount of poutine that was there. And what we ended up ordering?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we got a good taste of it.
I think so. We went for a walk through Parc La Fontaine.
Yep.
And we hit up a little bakery that was there.
Yeah, Comptoir et Marché. Something.
And we were going to go somewhere else, but we saw the Olympic Stadium. And we had to stop in there.
Yep. This giant structure poking out into the sky. You see it from far away, and you're gonna be intrigued. Like, what is that?
What is that strange thing?
It looks like spacey.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Like someone forgot to complete building a ramp or an arc or something. This thing. But that was cool.
That was cool. Got some more good pictures.
Yeah. And so those were our days, Sunday and Monday, and then we flew home Tuesday. So, what do you take from all of this?
I mean, the Montreal show, or the Laval show, it was a small one. It was an easy win, but at the same time, I felt like I belonged up there, and the judge's feedback confirmed that for me. Like, she said I have a lot of potential.
I wouldn't call it an easy win, because nothing you do is easy.
Yeah.
Even taking into account the fact that there wasn't many people in your category. Still, you're up there competing.
Yeah.
And you've been working your butt off, literally, for months up until this point. So I don't think there's anything easy about it.
No, that's true. That's true.
So even though it was a smaller show, you still went out there and did your absolute best.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And I mean, it requalifies me for other national shows, or you can do this one again next year and just bring an even better package next year. So I've still earned it. Yes, very much so.
Final thoughts?
I'm still working on a game plan right now. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. It was fun. Like, I love traveling. I love competing, and when I can combine the two, that's even better. And I always miss it afterwards, but happy to be home at the same time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
You could just say thank you to anyone who's watching the video.
Thank you guys for watching and tuning into all of this, and
The comments down below and liking the video.
yeah, thanks for all your support. Like, it really does mean a lot knowing I have so many people in my corner, and makes me want to keep going just that much more.
Never gonna stall, no, I'm never gonna slack. I've been like working and learning and searching for something to push my shit over the edge. I'ma keep burning and turning up profit. You know I can't stop it until I am dead. Gonna be unstoppable and profitable.